Hello all and welcome back. So till now, I'm pretty sure that we are a lot comfortable with linked list. We have done so many operations, have compared them with arrays or list, and have actually coded the whole linked list class from scratch, right? So in this video, I am actually interested in finding the middle of my linked list. So given a linked list, I want to get the node which is at middle of my linked list. So let us try to see how we can solve this particular question, everyone. First, let us take a linked list. So we can take an easy list. Great. So the easiest way I think one can find the middle of anything is if you know the length, right? You can just divide the length by 2 and get the middle. Now, if you think about this, this is exactly how we used to do in arrays as well. Let's say if we know that the length is 10, then just divide it by 2 and we are able to get the overall middle, right? Great. So let us see how we are going to do the same thing. Now we can find the length of our linked list. That is something which we have done a lot of times. We have written the full function for that as well. So length is 5. Then we can of course find the middle as well, right? So middle, we can just take length floor division by 2, which is going to be 5 divided by 2, hence 2, right? And let me just write the indexes as well. So it says that the index at 2 is your middle. And I think that is fine, right? Great. So now let us quickly check if the same approach is going to work in even size list as well, right? Even size linked list. Let's say I'm taking from 1 to 6 and none. In this case, my length is actually 6, right? Middle is going to be 6 floor division 2, which is 3. Now if I write them down, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's saying that my this node fourth is the middle. I think that is workable because in our even size any sequence, even size linked list, we can have any of these two as a link as a middle, right? So I'm just saying that 4 is the middle, and I think that works perfectly well, right? So we can quickly write the overall steps, everyone. Then find length, find middle, then if we have the middle, then this is some question which we have done, right? Finding or searching the overall linked list with an index. So middle is going to be our index, and what we can do, temp is equals to head. Then we can have a count which is equal to 0, and we just have to loop till our count is less than middle. Now in this case, we don't need to check if temp will become none or anything. The reason for that is pretty easy. We have first find the length, so we know that these many elements are there, right? Few things to again handle here. If empty or 1 second, yeah, or a single node linked list, we can just return head as it is, right? So I think this is a perfect framework or way to approach the problem. We have written everything, taken all the cases, written the steps, as well as discuss what are the few special cases which we have to handle. Okay. So highly suggest everyone. So please follow the same and you will see how good you are becoming slowly in problem solving. Instead of doing it roughly somewhere, please try to follow this kind of a framework where you are actually doing things step by step. Okay. Great. So now let us try to solve this, everyone. The question. So I've created a new overall module and folder for this particular module. We have this common again. Okay, in this common, I've just copied all the functions which we have written. So node is there, print linked list is there, take input. Then we have the take input better. Actually, we can remove that. Ideally, we don't need this, right? We have the better one. We will be using this create linked list from list majorly. So we are providing it a list or some sequence basically, and it can just create from that. And we have the length of linked list as well. Okay, great. So let us try to solve this. So from common import star, I'm just importing all the functions defined by common. Now let me make a linked list odd head, or let us make it head odd is equals to, what was the name? Create linked list from list. Yeah. So create from list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head even, create linked list from list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so as of now, I have just created two linked lists, everyone. Now I'm just defining middle of linked list. You will be giving me the head, and I will be returning the node, not the value, the node. So if head is none or head dot next is none, then we can say return the head as it is, right? You don't need to do anything if it's empty or a single element. Now, what we should do is first get the length. So length is going to be length of linked list, and we can pass the head. Then we have to get the middle. So again, middle is going to be length floor division by 2. So make sure that you do this. Middle is equals to length floor division by 2. Okay. Once this is done, I can just create a temp which is equals to head. Then I can create a count which is equals to 0. This is something which you have done a lot of time, right? While count is less than middle. I don't need to check for this temp this time again, because we are sure that our middle is inside the list, right? We have checked the length first and then calculated this. If we have, let's say, length number of elements, we will surely have length divided by 2 number of elements. If that's the case, okay, we have to just do temp dot temp, temp is equals to temp dot next and count plus equals 1. Once this is done, we can just return our not head temp. Great. So I hope this is clear, everyone. Just written the case. Then we are calculating the length, middle. We are printing the overall, we are taking a temp variable and the count. Just with this loop, we go till we reach the middle and returning the temp. This is something which we have done. Now what I can do, I can just print directly maybe, or let me take the middle. So head odd mid is equals to middle of my linked list, head odd even is equals to middle of my linked list, head even, and we just have to print head odd data and print head even mid. So just using these nodes and printing them. Okay, great. I think, yeah, this seems to work. Just we can maybe print our linked list as well, so we can see the same. Head odd print ll head even. Great. So yeah, everyone, let us now try to run this once and see what's going to happen. Let me run it again. It ran, but to make it a little clear, see. This is our first linked list, seems right. This is the second linked list, again seems right. This is the mid of first, seems right. This is the mid of second. Yeah, seems right. Everything based on what we discussed. The code works perfectly well. It just all the few things which we have discussed, like the length function, the search function, we have just combined them. And that was the reason I was so pushy on you when we were doing those operations, right? I want to make sure that you understand that all the rather 80% of the questions going forward will be some or the other application of all those operations, because we will be either accessing or deleting or inserting or traversing the linked list, right? So cool, everyone. I hope this is clear now. Pretty easy approach, I would say. Now let's meet in the next video and see if there is some other way as well through which we can do that. Okay. Thank you.